Hello Sagittarius, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for, and everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. So, I do have a special going for you guys. It is a person on your mind recorded video reading for 22/22, and everything that you'll need to know about scheduling that is posted on the community page for you, or my email is in the description box below. Now we're going to grab a couple of these just for some overall energies, and then we're going to jump right into your tarot. All right, Sagittarius. We have influences, conflicted, and pride. We have boundaries here at the bottom of the deck. Conflict. We have this return energy here, this elusive energy. I'm going to be honest, the way that this is kind of feeling to me is I feel like there is somebody here that, now whether this is somebody you're in separation with or whether it's somebody you're currently involved with, either way. To me, this feels like every time you get close to like putting up a boundary or, you know, being done, because it gets to kind of like a breaking point, you know, I feel like somebody starts to want to act right. They're apologizing here. They want another chance. They want another opportunity. Even if you leave, they want to come back, you know, or they want to work on things. But it's showing up here. That return energy, the second chance or making amends, is showing up with this elusive, which is like dishonesty, deception, and trickery. It feels very manipulative to me. It's like somebody starts to act right or say what they need to say because they either want to come back or they don't want to go, but it's not doing it for the right reasons. It's not because, oh, I recognize I'm hurting you, or that this behavior is wrong and I really want to change. I want to work on myself. It's not, you know, for that. It's like, oh, I'm going to do better right now because I know that that's what Sagittarius wants, so that they'll stay with me or so that they'll take me back. I feel like you could be very conflicted because I feel like you're seeing that there's a pattern here, that, you know, that this person tends to do this, like either right before you leave or after you leave. It's like very inconsistent, right? So I do feel like you're trying to figure out what you want to do here. Now, with this influences energy, it can talk about other things that are influencing this person or the connection. It can talk about third parties. Now, third parties can be cheating, but it doesn't have to be. To me, it's not really feeling like that here, but it could be. This could be friends. This could be family that's in their ear. This could be drinking or substances that they could be using that are, you know, influencing the connection in a negative way, okay? It could be any of that kind of stuff. I definitely feel like this person has some negative influences, okay? Whether that is people in their life or things that they're doing, habits, like they could be, you know, drinking a lot or something of that nature. Now, with this pride energy, it doesn't necessarily feel like pride to me. A little bit, it feels like arrogance and ego energy, stubborn energy. I definitely feel like somebody has a hard time with that energy, seeing their part in things or taking accountability or apologizing. So this is a really hard energy to deal with, especially when it like only gets better for a little bit and then it always reverts right back and you're in this kind of loop with this person. Now, on this boundaries card, it says not drawing the line enough. So, and we have this conflict card that says clashing, differences, and incompatibility. So if it's like the same, I feel like that's what makes it so exhausting, is that it's the same arguments, the same song and dance over and over and over again. And there's no real lasting change. I feel like we did a reading like this not long ago, Sagittarius. So some of you guys, it could just be picking up the same energy if you're still in that same situation. It's reminding me, I don't know where it came from, but my dad said it to me once, and it always kind of stuck with me. I don't know where he got it from, but you know, he said that an apology without changed behavior is just a manipulation. You know, so saying I'm sorry and doing this like temporary change, if it's not lasting change, it was just a manipulation. And that always really resonated with me here. So maybe it'll resonate with you guys too. But let's go ahead and take a look and see. This spread is going to cover how they're viewing the connection between the two of you at this time, their feelings about you and the connection, their intentions moving forward, the challenge between the two of you, their next actions and behaviors towards you, as well as a potential outcome between the two of you. So we have the Page of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Devil. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, I do feel like there are secrets, okay? Now, with this Devil energy, and this could be, I do feel like I said, we saw that with the influences energy. I feel like this person has something that is influencing them in a negative way, whether this is like a sex addiction, a porn addiction, drinking, drugs, friends, whatever it is here, they have something here. And you can see that kind of confirmed with this Devil and this High Priestess. And I feel like they don't want you to know the extent of it. They're hiding from you the extent of what something is here. Now, I feel like you're really trying to trust your intuition about what to do in this situation. Some of you guys could know that something is having an effect on them. But moving on from that, they're viewing you as the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can be a card of communication, so they could be wanting to just communicate with you, send you a message here. The Page of Wands is also somebody who's very like bold and assertive. They could be viewing you as somebody who's like standing up for yourself more, or like speaking your mind, or, you know, being more assertive. The Six of Cups is their feelings. You know, it's sad because I feel like this is like, I don't know if it's like a past life connection or somebody you've been with for a very long time, where it feels like there is that kind of soul energy, that soul connection. But with the Six of Cups coming up as well, you know, they feel like that. They feel like you're their soulmate. But it's like it's like the same stuff from the past. It's repeating. It's definitely in a cycle. And the only way to break a cycle is when it comes back around, we have to do something different than what we've done in the past. And we have no control over what the other person does, right? You can't make this person, when it comes back around, you can't make them change their behavior or do things differently or put effort in. The only thing that you can control is what you allow. So when it comes back around, it's what are you going to allow differently than what you've done in the past, if they're not going to change that behavior. Now we have the Devil energy for their intention. It doesn't look to me that they do have the intention of changing that behavior, maybe just hiding it more. For some of you guys, the Devil can also be a very sexual energy. It's also an energy of like codependency and attachment. So I feel like somebody doesn't have the intention of letting you go. Now, even if you're already in separation, like they feel like you guys will just reconnect. They don't have the intention of letting you go, letting you move on. We have the Five of Cups here for the challenge, sadness, regret, disappointment, grief. I feel like this is, it is a very difficult situation, because I do feel like there's been a lot of history here, a lot of love here, but I feel like it's really hard. It's really hard to continue to be in the same cycle and have the same fights and deal with the same problems and to be this unhappy for this long of a time. Now they have the Eight of Pentacles for their next actions and behaviors. So to me, this could look like trying to give you a lot of attention, trying to really focus on the connection, putting time, effort, and energy into it. And I feel like that's where you're needing to make a decision, because we have the Two of Swords here as a potential outcome. Why you're indecisive, because you see somebody starting to change, starting to put effort in. But I feel like you're also reminding yourself that this is what they always do. They always start to put effort in. They always start to, do better for a little bit of time. Only you guys get to decide what's best for you. And you really need to trust your intuition here with the High Priestess coming up. I see the King of Swords, so there could definitely be a need for boundaries and stuff. Only you guys get to decide what's best for you, but that's what I have for you guys. I see Pisces, I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra. Those are signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, this reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. Now, if this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements. And everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course, all of that is in the description box below for you. If you are interested in this special, it is posted on the community page for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.